Matthew Pavlich here with my top 3 moments from past Fremantle finals.
Pav's beaten them to it. The kick doesn't go in his direction. Still might fall for him for his 6th goal. He can do no wrong, Matthew Pavlich.
And the ball 63% of this quarter in their half of the ground. The kick around the corner. Pav tries to turn his man. The soccer off the ground from Pavlich. Look at the celebration from the Fremantle players and fans.
Number 1 is back in 2003 when we played our very first finals game against Essendon at Subiaco Oval. The build-up all week was enormous. I think we had about 5,000 or 6,000 people down to training on a Tuesday evening, and I think for some of the players we may have actually played the game prior to getting there on the Friday night against the Bombers. We didn't acquit ourselves in the way we would have liked. We went down reasonably convincingly.
The Fremantle fans trying to make a noise, but they'd be disappointed. They've been given the heave-ho out of the 2003 final series.
But the lasting memory, and almost an embarrassing one, is having the crowd, the 44,000 purple screaming fans, staying to the last siren and cheering us off. We were embarrassed because of the way we played, but it just showed how much getting to the finals meant to our fans.
Interesting, Chris Connolly has sent his team to all parts of Subiaco Oval here. They've all split up and they've gone to all parts of Subiaco to say thank you to the fans for, well, it's been a tremendous year for Freo playing their first ever final.
Number 2 is our first finals victory against Melbourne in 2006. We played Adelaide the week before over in Adelaide in blustery conditions and weren't able to get a victory after a very good start to the game, and there was a huge amount of pressure on the club going into this game against Melbourne on a Saturday night. We externally felt that, and it certainly meant that we had to really concentrate on the things that mattered. And
who better to start it than Darren Goldspeed, who puts them in motion, and Sandilands gets the first handle of the ball.
And the outlet man, his card this time, beautiful delivery for Pavlich. Carroll, who was minded tonight. Last time it was Holland. He goes for the square, so the 2 important players.
although it was a relatively tight game, it felt as though we had the better of Melbourne for the majority of that night, and I think some inaccurate kicking actually probably cost us winning by more.
Slippery ball getting through his fingers, but he laid a good shepherd on young Smith, and Headland is away, and he could give a killer here. He could put this beyond the Dockers' reach. He nails it. The Dockers are just about there.
A very memorable moment to actually get a victory, our first one in a finals against Melbourne. And number 3, last year's elimination final victory against Geelong. Not many people gave us an opportunity or a chance to win that game. I think we probably surprised quite a few in the manner that we went about our business on that Saturday night against the Cats, who, as we know, are a formidable opponent and have a tremendous record at the MCG.
Here's Pavlich. Geez, marked nicely on the chest. Here it is, right behind it. And that's as straight as it gets. And Pavlich responds.
You know, the start of the game was terrific. The boys came out with the vigour and intensity that we needed, and although Geelong came back at us at times throughout the game, really thought we hung in there and were resilient to the end. And
Walters sold the foot candy, right foot, straight, punt road end. You are a superstar, Matthew Pavlich.
that victory was something to behold and to treasure on the MCG.
Matthew Scarl